Ioan Suciu was a Romanian Greek Catholic bishop known as the Bishop of the Young. He died of starvation due to neglect in a communist prison. He was born in 1907 in modern-day Romania. He was the fourth of 9 children, and his father was a priest in the Greek Catholic Church. As a child, he was known for his skill as a footballer. In high school, he befriended Tit Liviu Chinezu. Both men would grow up and become bishops, and both would die in a communist prison. They remained friends until the ends of their lives. After graduation, they both traveled to Rome to study theology. Ioan was ordained in 1931 and went back to Romania, where he taught religion and Italian to high school students. Ioan had a particular concern for the young. He founded a religious magazine specifically for children, and it spread throughout the region. At first, he wrote almost all of the articles himself, but later he featured the work of young writers too. He was appointed a bishop in 1940, and he developed a reputation as one of the greatest orators in the Romanian Church. That same year, a territorial dispute brokered by Hitler and Mussolini saw part of Romania, the part where Ioan lived, ceded to Hungary. This was a tumultuous time for the people in the occupied territory, and Ioan was imprisoned for a few days during this time. After World War II, the area was transferred back to Romania, but a new period of trouble would begin. Romania was occupied by Soviet forces and became a communist state itself. The communists persecuted Romanian Catholics, nationalizing church schools and encouraging clergy to convert to Orthodoxy. Ioan fought back as much as he could. He told the faithful, "Only persecution will be able to offer us the crown of martyrdom and show the whole world what we really are, true sons and apostles of the Church." In September 1948, he was dismissed from office by a government decree. He continued his pastoral activities despite this dismissal. That fall alone, he made over 600 canonical visits to different villages in his diocese. The government was angered by his actions and referred to him as a bandit. They started planning to arrest him and other Greek Catholic bishops. Ioan knew that he was in danger, but he didn't stop. He said, "These difficult moments of persecution which our church is going through are the happiest moments in our Christian life. If we know how to use them well to defend the faith, they are moments that will certainly serve us more easily for the salvation of the soul." At midnight on the night of October 28, 1948, Ioan went to church to adore the Blessed Sacrament. An hour later, a group of officers burst into his home and blindfolded him, whisking him away in a waiting car. He was transferred between various prisons for a few days where he experienced interrogations and torture. At one point, he was sent to Bucharest and put in a cell with Vasili Aftini, Iuliu Hossu, and Alexandru Rusu. Eventually, he found himself in Sighet Prison, where he would live until his death. His old friend Tit Liviu Chinezu was imprisoned there too. The two friends shared a cell with other Greek Catholic bishops. In the summer of 1953, Ioan started to develop chronic stomach cramps, and the other bishops realized that he would soon die. They took turns keeping watch over him, and one night, Tit Liviu Chinezu woke them all up to say that Ioan was dying. Ioan loudly started to recite the Our Father and a Hail Mary, and the others tried to quiet him so that the guards wouldn't hear. Iuliu Hossu gave Ioan absolution. He died at 1 a.m. on June 27, 1953, at the age of 45. One of those present said, "Bishop Suciu had been sick with a stomachache and had been denied any medical care, so he had literally starved to death. The lifeless body was thrown into a mass grave without a coffin." Ioan was one of the martyred Romanian Greek Catholic bishops beatified in 2019. His feast day is June 23rd. There are streets named after him in 2 different Romanian cities. On a visit to Romania, Pope Francis said, "Ioan Suciu gave concrete expression to the desire of God our Father to encounter every person in friendship and in sharing."